In a movie or TV show, the vehicle is called a picture car. Coming up on our left side, some of the most famous picture cars ever to be put on screen. Yes, you will see the Deathmobile, used in Animal House. Magnum PI's Red Ferrari is on the row, and we have vehicles from the Fast and the Furious film franchise, among many, many other great picture cars. Over the years, the picture cars have grown bigger, badder, faster, as movie audiences embrace their need for speed, like in the Fast and the Furious film franchise. We always have great picture cars and car chases in the Fast and the Furious films. Here's a reminder from the first 4 movies. By combining the picture cars with computer-generated imagery and motion control technology, it allows filmmakers to bring nearly impossible scenarios to life. We have a chance to go behind the scenes of the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, Special Effects Stage 55. We'll show you how all the special effects come together. Here's a pre-visualization of what you'll see.
Clear on the set. Let's see the bullet hits. And go.
Whoa.
Smoke. Go. Fire. Go. Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems checked. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action.
Nice job. Say hello to Carnage and Karma. Great examples of motion control effects. Take a bow, boys. And do you have any other moves you want to show us? I thought they had more moves. Well done. That's very cool, isn't it? Computer-controlled robotics, like Carnage and Karma, can rehearse all day long, take incredibly precise direction, perfectly repeat performances over and over again without varying by even an inch. From the streets of Tokyo, we head to a small island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Many of the vehicles and set pieces we'll see coming up around us were used in Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park films. But remember, dinosaurs are extinct. Now this is very odd. The cages coming up on the right look like something broke out of them. All right, keep your eyes open. We might see some on the right side, might see some on the left side, might see some on both sides of the tram, both sides. Alright, I think it's about time we rounded up these dinos. This was a simple reminder that in Hollywood, extinctions are only temporary. As rumors fly of a 4th Jurassic Park film roaring to life soon, currently in pre-production, Mr. Spielberg wants to get the script just right. We all remember in the Jurassic Park films how important weather was to create the mood for the films. Okay, at this point in our tour, I always like to get the most current up-to-date weather report for the backlot. To do that, we access America's favorite weatherman, who we know and love from the Today Show, Mr. Al Roker.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot.
It's going to be sunny and dry at 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Island Raw. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Oh, we got a big storm moving in. Look, flash flood warning on the screens. Heavy rain starting, at least on the left side. Lightning just knocked out all the screens. Well, let's watch the rain come down then. Boy, that rain is coming down. Pretty heavy, pretty steady. But you know what? I think the rain is manageable. Yep. We're going to be just fine. Maybe not. I just heard a low rumbling sound. That would indicate a flash flood headed straight for the tram. Al's forecast on target. Left side. Flash flood. Take cover. Look out, folks. Look out. You may recognize the area. We used it in our hit movie, Big Fat Liar.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that.
The flood is the result of thousands of gallons of recycled water being released from tanks up on top of the hill. The rain created by the overhead sprinkler system, we shoot the water straight up, falls back down to earth naturally. Well, the flash flood is going to sweep us into another section of Old Mexico. Now this section you may recognize, as it was used to film a scene in our hit movie Hop. But for Hop, Old Mexico became China.
Oh, really, Dad? What about China? Oh, it's Candy Woman!
That scene filmed right here. Again, we always keep the areas plain looking when productions move in. We can make it look like any city, any country, any time period we want. Hop is a great family film, by the way, and we're going to hop over the border, get you to one of the great Western sections on our back lot, 6 Points, Texas. All the great Western stars, like John Wayne, Jimmy Stewart, Clint Eastwood. They've all moseyed up and down these streets. You know, our driver Graham got us here perfect time because a couple of gunslingers are about ready to have a showdown.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. These nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal lot.
I hear this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot here.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Oh, you can count on it, Fallon. Then get.
Well, we ourselves are going to get out of Dodge. And as we leave 6 Points, Texas, I want to point out the structures on both sides of us. Some are facades, the front and side of the building, nothing inside or on the back. Some are shells, the four walls and the roof of the building, but nothing inside of it, like an empty shell. On our left, last building is a facade. On the right, the very last building is a shell. We will also show you later some practical sets built so we can film indoors or outdoors. As we make the complete turn out of 6 Points over to the right, the lake was used in our classic 1954 film, The Creature from the Black Lagoon. And here is one of this film stars, Julie Adams, to share a memory about making the movie with all of us.
I remember the day that we were on the scene where the creature has captured me, and then he comes up with me and his arms in this underwater cave. They had forgotten to heat the water, and it was November. So It was so cold, and of course I was supposed to be unconscious, and I'm trying not to quiver from the cold. So we had our funny moments.
We've had some great moments in this section of our back lot. Over on the right, see the little park and then the lake. This area is called Park Lake. Earlier, of course, we took you to the virtual world of Skull Island, created entirely with computer animation, while the movie Kong was famous for its use of state-of-the-art computer-generated imagery, also featured special effects techniques that have been around since the birth of movies, like the use of 800 miniature sets. One of the sets coming up on the left, a miniature version of Skull Island. Normally, the lake goes over the road that we drive over. But through the magic of Hollywood, waters have parted. We'll take you down below sea level. Please stay seated. Keep arms and legs inside. Pick up anything off the floor. It might get wet. Put it on the seat. I'll get out of the way of the monitor so you see we're headed below sea level. Coming up on your left, welcome to the miniature version of Skull Island. As we leave the miniature version of Skull Island area, notice all the objects on the left. Those are props. Any item held or touched by an actor is a prop. We have the largest collection in the industry, over 1 million. A lot of props stored in the 4-story building on the left, which we named after Edith Head, famous costume designer. On your screen, some of the items found in our prop department warehouse building. We've certainly used a lot of props in this section of our studio. On your left-hand side, Little Europe. Little Europe, most famous for where we filmed the classic Hollywood monster movies like Frankenstein, Dracula. The movie we won our first Academy Award for Best Picture back in 1930, All Quiet on the Western Front, also filmed in Little Europe. Hey, look at the house going up on your left. That's for the TV show Home and Family, modern day house. And then you see we have a soundstage back here. You know, we've just been driving around the sound stages, but not this time. No, we're gonna bring you inside for a look. Soundstage 50. We built in here a Northern